Yay, welcome Jenny.
Hello.
I feel like I need some pom-poms. Like, cheers.
I love your energy, Becky.
So Jenny, do you want to introduce yourself, let everyone know who you are and what you do?
So, hello, I'm Jenny and I'm an emotional health specialist, helping women to release their past and reframe their future.
Wow, I love that. I love it so much as well. Are you happy to talk about your journey as you've gone through the courses?
Yeah, so I first did the practitioner in January, and at that point, I still had a very successful wedding cake business. But when the pandemic hit, I stopped for the first time in 10 years and actually had time to think and realized that I'd fallen into it. And even though it was amazing and I was getting to do really cool things, it wasn't actually what I wanted to be doing. So I started doing a lot of soul searching, I suppose, during 2020, and realized that I wanted to help women, particularly with their mental health, emotional health, all that kind of stuff. Um, did some digging around, found you, and haven't looked back. Yeah, it's been a big change, very big change from last year to this year. But yeah, wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, and it's been incredible to watch your journey as you've gone through that and as you've gone through the courses and then here we are now, like, and you've got this new successful business now doing what you really wanted to do. So you've manifested it all in the way that you wanted it. And it's just so incredible to stand and see what you've done and how far you've come since we first did that training. It's just
Oh, thank
amazing.
you. Yeah, it's quite a shock sometimes to think back that actually just January this month, so what's that, 7 months ago, it wasn't even in existence, and now I've completely changed what I'm doing and loving it, and yeah, it's really cool.
Amazing. When you had your cake business then, had you done any coaching at that point before you did our NLP course?
So more mentoring, I think. I did a lot of helping other cake business owners with that side of things, and but it was more to do with their business and strategy and running a successful business in that industry. But then I kind of started to notice that more and more it wasn't about whether or not they knew how to market themselves or attract wedding clients. It was more to do with their belief and what was holding them back, and issues from their past that were still, coming to the surface now and holding them back. So that's why I realized that actually doing this was what I really wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah. So talking about like the NLP practitioner course and the differences between practitioner and master practitioner, because I get asked this question all of the time. From your perspective, what would you say has been the difference in doing the practitioner and then moving into the master practitioner?
So the practitioner gives you all the tools you need to be able to coach and to do NLP. But the masters just takes it so much further, and it's more about how you think and act as a coach as well, rather than just knowing and having something in front of you that you then read, which is fine and works perfectly well. It's more about taking it and embedding it into you so that you can be a more effective and natural and expansive coach. So
Mm.
that to me was the big difference, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. Very much about expanding your awareness
Yeah,
and growing into that master
yeah,
coaching.
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. So I remember when we spoke about after you did practitioner, we spoke about you doing master practitioner. I don't even think you hesitated. I think you knew that you wanted to do it. We do have some people though that are just not quite sure about it. Maybe they're not sure about why to do it or what the difference is or what it will give them. Sometimes people say they want some space in between it to implement NLP practitioner first. What would you say about if somebody's thinking about going from practitioner to master practitioner?
I would say just do it. It's, I mean, like you say, I went into the practitioner knowing that I would want to do the further level. Um, and just working through it just consolidated that for me. But if you're not sure yet, just, I would say 100% go for it. It's made everything so much more natural and effortless and rounded for me. And yeah, if anybody wants to ask me about it, then they're more than welcome to message me or email me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions if anyone has any. But yeah, go for
That's
it.
amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your experience of doing the Master Practitioner course.
Welcome.